Dan the Natural Man Show. Hello, everybody. It's already Tuesday again. I missed our Manic Monday. Had a lot to do. But today's Tuesday, and I hope Monday was pretty good. You know, for a Monday, I hope it was okay. So, today I want to talk about why I teach a plant-based diet and why I do not teach the keto diet, okay? Let's just start by saying because I really care about my clients. And I was also blessed to find teachers that were teaching the truth, like Dr. Christopher. Back when I started to go to the School of Natural Healing, I really think that if you use a little bit of logic and common sense, you would realize, quickly realize that humans not meant to subsist on meat, bacon, and cheese. I think if you look back, you look back to our ancestors, they didn't have the means to eat bacon, eggs, and cheese, and meat for every meal. It's impossible to be able to kill that many animals to be able to eat that way. It's only in the modern times that we have access to all these heavy foods that are rich in saturated fat. And it's killing us. Heart disease is the #1 killer. And I'm trying to find this new study now. A lot of people still have to be shown the science, and even then it doesn't help them because there is an addiction to food. And a lot of people are addicted. I think the worst food for addiction is dairy and cheese. A lot of people that I work with, they have more trouble giving up cheese than meat and other things like that. I truly believe, and it's not just my opinion, there's other people and there's studies that the human is meant to live on foods that are high in energy. Carbohydrates, like I talked about, fruits, whole grains, beans, of course vegetables, these foods. And with myself, I've eaten this way for over 10 years and my wife has done the same. And then clients that have converted to the diet, your health benefits become obvious for some people even a few weeks into it. But definitely after months and years, health benefits like weight loss, especially when you do the low fat part, weight loss becomes almost effortless. And I've noticed that it's like a long-term thing. When you go on the low fat plant food or plant-based diet and you stick to it, like every day you make sure your meals are low in fat and you make sure the meals are high in fiber and micronutrients, antioxidants, vitamins that you get from all these wonderful plants. The longer you do it, the weight just starts to come off. It starts to come off easily. In fact, you'll get to a point where you may even start losing too much weight. That's how good this works. Excuse me. And of course, there's things to do once you get to the point where you're losing too much weight, but most people have a lot of weight to lose. They don't need to worry about losing too much at this point. And the energy benefits are amazing because we're eating the way we're supposed to eat. If you look at a lot of athletes, weightlifters, runners, cyclists, you're going to see they're on a similar diet. They do eat whole grains and fruit and things to keep their energy up because the body truly was designed to run on carbohydrates. And now, of course, I can't find this study. Well, here's one from Harvard in 2024. This is the one I was looking for, but the title of the article is "Keto Diet is Not Healthy and May Harm the Heart." And that's why I try to help people with. I try to help people lose weight, build muscle, and protect their heart. If their heart's already they already have problems, well, this diet can help reverse those problems, especially with some herbs thrown in the mix. If you look at Dr. Esselstyn's work, He's helped people reverse heart disease. Many people reverse heart disease on the low-fat, whole foods, plant-based diet. It is amazing. And to me, it shows you, first of all, it shows you the amazing ability the body has to heal itself, but it also shows me every time somebody goes on a plant-based diet, they get healthier, which tells me that is our species diet. Now, I'm not saying you can't get away with a little bit of meat here and there. If everything else is in check, I'm sure you can. But overall, when these people are very ill, if you're very ill, like you have clogged arteries, you've had a heart attack or a stroke, and you're trying to prevent this from happening again, or you're trying to reverse problems before they turn into a heart attack or a stroke, it's important to go 100% plant-based with no oil. It really is, because the body, it's time to quit playing around at that point. And weight loss. If you want to really drop some weight effortlessly, I mean, my wife doesn't exercise that much. She's losing weight. I think the last 6 weeks she's probably dropped, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches on her waist. And she's pretty sedentary. And we've always been plant-based, but she was eating more processed foods a few months ago, processed plant-based foods, and a little bit more fat, and it's just too much for her. It just screws up the whole thing. You have to make sure you keep your fat at 10% of your daily percentage for the magic to happen, the disease reversal and the weight loss. So Harvard says, this is from some doctor, the keto diet, which is high in fat and protein and low in carbs, doesn't meet standards for a healthy diet. It may not be safe for people with heart disease. Well, duh. And if you don't want heart disease, you don't want to do that. Anyway. But, you know, I do believe that most people, they're pretty smart and intuitive. I mean, come on, guys. It's not healthy just to live on meat and eggs and butter. I mean, your cholesterol's going to go sky high, and you're going to start to develop problems with your cardiovascular system over time. And, you know, everybody's going to do what they're going to do, but this is my style of coaching, and I feel like there's a lot of coaches out there that do help people lose weight, but they kind of, the whole health factor kind of gets overlooked because it goes to how good I look in my swimwear. You know, it goes to vanity over health. And what I'm telling you is you can have vanity and good health. Let's have both, okay? This way you can live, you can be pretty or hunky or whatever, but you can also live a long life as opposed to looking good for a little while and then dropping dead young from a heart attack or a stroke or even certain cancers, things like that. Now, you can't control everything in life. You can, of course. But eating the plant-based way is going to reduce your chances of heart attacks and strokes and certain cancers down the road. And you're going to feel good. The energy you get from these plant-based foods. Like I do a lot of lifting, calisthenics. I do a lot of bicycle riding, a lot of elliptical. I do a lot of yard work here, my mother's yard. I'm always working and doing something, whether it's on my business or training somebody at the gym or doing yard work or working on a car, some of my cars. I'm very highly active. And I can tell the difference when I am not eating enough calories from fruits and whole grains, because my energy is just not there and my strength is not there. But when I'm getting plenty of calories from whole grains and fruits, my energy and strength is up. I mean, I can add reps to my lifts. I can ride my bicycle longer and harder. I mean, I can go all day long, and I only go to bed and get tired when I sit down at night. That's what you want out of life. You want to have energy. You want to be healthy and have energy, because without that, you can't live your full life. You know, you have to have energy in this life to get going. Anyway, so I just want to talk about that today. Let's have health and look good. So there you have it, guys. If you like the message, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and look, do your own research on the plant-based diet. Look up Dr. Esselstyn, look up Dr. McDougall, Dr. Fuhrman, Joel Fuhrman, Dr. Let's see, Dean Ornish. There's Neil Bernard, Dr. Neil Bernard. This is there, guys. If you really want to know the quest, if you're on the quest to be the healthiest version you can be, this is the way. I mean, I'm completely convinced. All my years of study, all my experience with myself, my wife, my clients, hell, even my dogs, we're all thriving over here, okay? And that's all I want for everybody out there. Please subscribe to my channel. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.